G'day and welcome back to another vocal analysis here at Voice Essentials. My name is Dr. Dan and today we will be reviewing a marvellous voice. This lady is a new discovery for me. One of the great joys of doing these vocal analyses videos for you all is that I'm regularly being recommended by you new voices that I've not discovered yet, and this lady is new to me. Her name is Gigi De Lana. I hope I'm saying that right. She is a Filipino singer and she's amazing. There is something about the professionalism of her tone. And I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna sound like I'm being derogatory, but I'm not. She is like your quintessential covers vocalist. And that sounds like I'm being rude. I mean that as the highest of compliments. And it's not because she sounds like everyone else. There is a unique tone going on here, but it is so well-rounded on every edge. There is something about this singer. If you've not heard her, you are in for a real treat. The performance that we're going to be watching is one of what I believe is one of many live streams that she does with her band, Gigi Vibes. It's so well produced in the sense from a technical standpoint because, there'll be a whole heap of technical stuff sitting in behind her voice, but it's live and it's amazing. A shout out to the band as well. As we go along, the groove that these four guys lay down is just so cool. Would it be too much to say this is real Musos music? I don't think so. I think anyone who really enjoys great music, great singing is going to enjoy this. This is two for the price of one today. We're going to be hearing Through the Fire, which is a Chaka Khan piece, and another piece that I was unfamiliar with. This is called Piano in the Dark. This was originally done by Brenda Russell. And wow, there's so much groove going on here. Let's dive in and stick around for the long haul. And because I'm going to try to really give this opportunity to breathe as we go along today because there is so much good music. Let's dive in.
In your eyes and I can see we've loved so dangerously. You're not trusting your heart to anyone.
Oh. How consistent is that tone? This voice is so solid. And let's keep going. I'm going to struggle to keep myself together through this performance because this is awesome singing.
You tell me you're gonna play it smart. We're through before we start. I believe that we've only just begun. When it's this good, there's no saying no.
Oh. Yeah.
I want you so I'm ready to go through the fire to the limit, to the wall.
Oh, the groove.
For a chance to be with you, I'd gladly risk it all. Through the fire, through whatever come what may. For a chance.
Just for those of you who have not interacted with Gigi Vibes and Gigi herself before, which there will be a few of you, I dare say. Well, maybe I'm just the only person on the planet that have never heard of this fabulous group. John is on the piano. He's the MD, the music director. Jake is on the bass. Romeo is the drummer, and Julius is the guitarist up the back. They all do BVs. And I wanted to highlight them today. I don't normally go through and talk about the individual band members because we are a singing voice channel here. But the music is so cool and is so well done. I wanted to acknowledge the whole group because Gigi gets to sit out front of this and sound as good as she does, but the only way she can do that is through, four, in this particular case, four guys laying down such a solid track.
Yes, I know you're afraid of what you feel. You still need time to heal, and I can help if you'll only let me try. You touch me and something in me new.
Oh, I love the way she shaped that. Hear how she used the diphthong, she just turned on it. Yeah, yeah.
You touch me and something in me new. But I can't have with you. I'm not ready to kiss that dream goodbye. When is this breather's no saying no? Yes, I need you so I'm ready to go. Through the fire, to the limit, to the wall. For a chance to be with you, I'd gladly risk it all. Through the fire, through whatever come what may. For a chance of loving you, I'll take it all for
A little bit of a growl there. I'm often asked, what sort of music, Daniel, do you have playing in the background? This stuff. This is right down the center of the stuff that I just love to listen to because everything about it, the vocal, the pulse, everything about it is just great music. And, I talked about her as being a great covers vocal, and again, I say that as the highest of compliments, is because she's not trying to do any more with the vocal than is necessary. And as a result, the voice really just is there, and it's so easy to describe voices that do all the fancy stuff. We get to point out, riffs and runs, we get to point out vocal range, but to have tone this good, you have to go a long way to find it. That's why she's such a wonderful discovery for me personally, is because her tone is so good that it's kind of all she needs. Because I literally could listen to this singing all day, because it's so good.
Through the fire, through whatever come what may. For a chance of loving you, I'll take it all the way. Right down to the wire, even through the fire.
Ooh! Just as I'm telling you, all she needs is tone. Then she goes and does this.
Take it all the way, right down to the wire, even through the fire.
Says Julius on the guitar.
Through the test of time, through the fire.
We got to listen to that again. That's a great line. She doesn't oversell it. She just gets it there. She sits it there, moves the melodic line a little bit. But again, because the tone is just so full and developed and pro-vocal, she doesn't need to do any more.
Through the test of time.
do that again. She's given herself somewhere to go. This is great singing. Great vocal. Yeah. Oh. And then back into that exquisite tonal feature. Come on, babe. Yeah, straight into this next piece is Piano in the Dark. The orchestration, just it's almost like listening to a great worship band. Great worship bands always transition that well. Yeah.
When I find myself watching the time, never think about all the funny things you say.
Oh, come on. We haven't really heard that colour from her yet. This is a new song, and so she's got different colouring.
When I find myself watching the time, never think about all the funny things you say. I feel like it's dead. Where is it leading me now? I turn around in the still of the room, knowing this is when I'm gonna make my move.
That just shows how much she's in the pocket. Have a listen to how she accents that, but she really creates that accentuation timing wise. But to do that, she's got to be in the pocket with the musos. When a singer's not in the groove, you'll hear it. The phrasing just gets a little bit fuzzy and floppy around the edges. She is right down this dead center line.
Where is it leading me now? I turn around in the still of the room, knowing this is when I'm gonna make my move.
Yeah.
Wait any longer, and I'm feeling stronger, but just as I walk to the door, I can feel your emotion. Yeah, it's pulling me back to love. Yeah, I know, caught up in the middle, I cry just a little, and I think letting go.
As I'm watching her, one of the features of her tone development is she's not over moving like the jaw. She's not dropping the jaw heavily. When she gets up into her higher notes that are bigger and fuller, yeah, the jaw does drop open and we get that slightly more open shape. But in general, a lot of that tonal work, we talk about this at Voice Essentials all the time in the technical videos, A lot of that work is being done through the vocal tract with a neutral jaw setting. You watch. She's not having to hold the way through. She just shapes her tone. Oh, this lady, so good. I just want to sing along.
He holds me close like a thief of the heart. He plays a melody born to tear me all apart. The silence is broken, no words is broken, but
oh God. Have a listen to that again. You know, there are a few singers who, and I had a professional singing career. I say had because these days I really only sing at my local church. But I had a professional singing career of 25 odd years. And I loved it. It was, you know, and these days I mostly just teach voice and, as I said, sing at my local church. But occasionally singers come along, and I'm counting Gigi on a very, very limited list of singers who come along and just inspire me to want to sing professionally again. Like, I hear voices like this and go, yeah, that's why I love doing this singing thing, because, you know, engaging, not just in listening, but being inspired by voices this good. It's why I got into it in the first place.
he holds me close like a thief of the heart. He plays a melody born to tear me all apart. The silence is broken, no words is broken, but just as I walk to the door, I can feel your emotion.
There's a good example of that. Notice her jaw placement on that word, motion. She doesn't go motion. She doesn't open up big and wide. Motion.
Walking, but just as I walk to the door, I can feel your emotion. It's pulling me back to love you. I'm caught up in the middle. I cry just a little when I think of letting go. Gave up on the riddle. I cry just a little when he plays piano in the dark.
There's that really sweet tone again.
In the dark, the silence is broken, noise is broken, but to the door, I can feel your motion.
These guys with the groove, man.
It's pulling me back to love you. I know.
What's really interesting, can I just point something out? What's really interesting is that where the like, we're talking about the four guys playing. What's quite interesting is that it's more often than not, you'll actually have the bass player right next to your drummer when you do staging for a band, because you want the bass and the drummer to really lock in. And to do that, they often are working sort of as a mini team within the band. But it's just interesting that they're laying down such a great groove, and yet then they're not right next. Well, they kind of are. I guess they kind of are. Let me know in the comment section below if you've had any experience in this, what you think about where each of them is placed. It's such a small thing to talk. Probably not even worth talking about, but I just thought it was interesting.
Caught up in the middle, I cry just a little when I think of letting go.
I'm going to do so many more Gigi reviews, and it will be part self-indulgent because I just love that sound. I love her voice. And it's another example that despite the fact that she does sing with just this wonderful command of her entire vocal range, it's not your, world record breaking 7 octaves, listen to how high I can sing kind of singing, which I think by now you probably know doesn't really grab me. What grabs me is that. That is fabulous sound, fabulous music, and leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorite Gigi performances are, because I'm going to be creating a list of ones that we can review and just continue to enjoy how marvelous she and the Gigi Vibes band is. And I'm looking forward to doing that. I hope you'll join me again by subscribing to this channel, Voice Essentials, so that we can hang out more often. I do these vocal analyses every week, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. I'm Dr. Dan. Sing well.